Well, hello there, boys and girls. It's time for another episode of the Ghetto Gourmet. It's breakfast time, and the fat man's getting a little hungry. Famished, even. I don't want to lose any of this, but it is definitely time for breakfast. And you're going to say, Fat Man, what are you going to have for breakfast? Well, I'm going to show you how to make the most ghetto fabulous tuna fish sandwich on toast. So let's get started, why don't we? First, we're gonna have to plug up our old can opener here. Get a bowl. And then we're gonna need to get not one, but 2 cans of tuna fish. I caught these on sale. Otherwise, you definitely need the store brand. But make sure, even if you get the store brand, make sure you get them in water. Because that oily crap they put in it, takes away from the taste. So definitely get it in water. So let's open these 2 cans here. Alright, open one. And you're going to strain off the water. Get as much of that water off as possible. Because you don't want watery tuna fish, that's for sure. I'll have enough liquid in it to start with. Open the other can. Oh, look at that. My 4-legged furry's in here. She smells the tuna fish. Yeah, we hear you. We hear you. You'll get yours after I get mine. You already had breakfast. I already fed you, furry fat butt. Yes, I did feed your furry fat butt. Like I said, drain as much liquid as you can off of that. Just squeeze the lid inside. I strain as much as possible off. Then what you're going to need to do is you're going to need to get yourself a fork. Don't leave this to go to waste. No, 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 no. You're going to scrape all that goodness into your bowl. Such a little to side. You will get yours when I'm finished with mine. Yeah. Calm your nerves. And you just dump all of that. Get as much of that as you can out. I heard you. Whatever else you can get out. If you're fortunate enough to have a 4-legged fur ball, you do this. Come on. Get it. And see, that's what she wanted. Scrape off what you can. Put the lid to the side. Scoop out as much as you can. Because you don't want it to go to waste. And then whatever else you got left in there that you can't get out, hopefully you too have some furry 4-legged fur ball. Yeah, baby. There's another one. Knock them out. Alright. So now that you have that done, throw away your lids. You can't touch the cans until the fur ball's finished. Alright, then you're going to need, what else you're going to need? You're going to need your spoon. And then the first ingredient you're going to want to put in there is the ever so delicious Blue Plate mayonnaise. Again, use Blue Plate because it's made from New Orleans. That's where I'm from. Because this is how they do it where I'm from. You heard? No Miracle Whip, because that stuff ain't real mayonnaise. Alright. You're going to want to use it. I mean, if you want to cut your recipe in half, that's up to you. I'm a fat man. So, you just got to do what you got to do. Alright, so for every can I use a big old heaping tablespoon of mayo. 2 cans, 2 mayos. Alright, make sure you get all that goodness. You don't want to waste that. And if it don't come off the spoon, bam. Bam. Lick that off your finger. Just remember, mayo is your friend. So, put that off to the side. Then you're going to want some just regular old black pepper. Give it enough shakes to where your mayonnaise looks like he's covered in pepper. You know, pretty much. That's how you gauge how much pepper you put in there. You know, the zebra effect. You got the black on white thing. Alright, so there you go with your pepper. Then what you're going to want to do, get your mustard. Because mustard's your friend too. What you want to do, take your mustard. You want about a level tablespoon of mustard. Bam, bam, bam. Shake that in there. And again, mustard's your friend, so you got to get it all in there. Everybody on the bus. Everybody goes for a ride. And then your extra. Get your extra off like that. Alright. So far you're thinking, it looks pretty normal there, big man. Then you kick it up a notch with your Trappy's Red Devil. Give it about good 6 to 8 shakes. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. We're going to go with 6. Then you're going to be like, okay, I get it. No, you don't. Not until you get your barbecue sauce. Take your barbecue sauce. I like to use either Kraft Hickory or Bullseye Original. You know, you go ghetto, but you still need flavor. And all you're going to do is put, I don't know, a couple drops in there. About as much as you did mustard. Alright, and you, fat man, that's kind of odd. Oh, you ain't seen odd yet until you get your store brand honey. You figure store brand honey can't be bad because ain't no stores make honey. Ain't no company makes honey. The bees make honey. They all make it the same way. They just put it in different bottles. So you're better off with the store brand. And you're going to go big swirl on the outside, working your way back to the middle. Alright, so then you got your honey. Then you're going to be like, well, fat man, you ain't finished putting stuff in there yet? No, because now you got to put your relish. This is store brand relish, because they didn't have the relish I normally like. I like the Mount Olive. But we're going to try this store brand first time. And since I am ghetto fabulous, look, we ain't going to clean that spoon off, that fork off too well. We're just going to rinse it off here. Yeah, that's good enough. This is like the first time I'm trying this relish. So what we're going to do is we're going to go 1 forkful, 2 forkfuls, and a half. And then we want to taste it just to see. This will definitely change the flavor because this sweet relish is definitely different. Use this in a pinch, but definitely go with the Mount Olive. Alright, so with all of that done, then you're just going to want to mix it up good. So let's recap what we got in here. 2 cans of tuna fish, 2 tablespoons of mayo, not Miracle Whip, 1 tablespoon of mustard, generous amount of black pepper, about a tablespoon of barbecue sauce, a generous helping of honey, 3 forkfuls of relish, and you just mix that up good till everything's nice and coated. You stir that up real good. And that's what it's gonna look like when you're done. See, let me get a little closer to that. There you go, see? And then what you're gonna wanna do is, oh, we forgot to unplug our can opener, because regardless of not if it's running, it's still drawing electricity. Or at least I was told, I don't know. But I don't want the joint to burn down. And then we plug up our old handy dandy toaster, because we don't leave that. And again, with the Sunbeam, or if you got Bunny, use Bunny. Use your favorite bread, I don't care, but this fat man likes either Sunbeam or Bunny. And unfortunately, my toaster only makes 2 at a time, so I gotta eat 1 sandwich at a time. Oh, look at that, piece of bread. All right, so we stick that in there. What the hell? We'll eat that. Set your bread off to the side. Get your Ghetto Fabulous napkins ready, because that is your plate. Your napkins are your plate. You heard? While that's going on, we're going to put away all the condiments. That's what you do when you finish. Put away your stuff. And as soon as that bread is golden brown, I love see the cat. Cat, she done finished with all that, but she ain't about she want to eat it, but she ain't want to throw it away. That little furball don't pay no rent. That little furball, she ain't washing no dishes. Look, she don't even pick up after herself. Ain't nobody got time for that. All right, so let's check on this bread here, see where we at. Well, needs to go a little longer. A little longer. I wish I had one of them. See, if I was rich, instead of pour away trash, I'd have one of them toasters that get four of them little breads at a time. But unfortunately, I gotta go with what you know. And I know that this only holds 2. So that's what we go with. Our bread is a nice golden brown. And then you just take you a big glob of that nonsense. Pat it down. And I've been making my tuna fish like this for years and years. Since I was wee little red. When I was just little red instead of big red. And what I made there will probably make a good 3 sandwiches. Maybe 4. Well, I ain't got enough bread to make 4 sandwiches. So I got enough bread to maybe make 3. So the rest is just going to get eaten out the bowl. Which, it's all good, you know. So there you have it. The freaking most ghetto fabulous tuna fish sandwich on toast you ever going to have. The only thing left to do is put it in your mouth. Alright, so now that we got everything finished, we got our sandwich made. Like I said before, the only thing left to do is put it in your mouth. That's so awesome. You get your little sweetness from the honey, a little smoky flavor from the barbecue sauce, creaminess from the mayo, the crunch from the bread, and the relish. And a mild hint of heat from the hot sauce, not much. I mean, this ain't gonna burn coming out, but I mean, it's gonna go good going down. So, boys and girls, appreciate you watching another episode of the Ghetto Gourmet. If you like this video, you see that little subscribe button? Subscribe so you know when I have new content. And if you like it, give me a little thumbs up. Definitely watch them. Check out my other videos. Not only do I have the Ghetto Gourmet, I have White Trash Guide to Buffets Across America, and I have Comics from the Can. Also have a few more shows in the works that we'll be getting to here shortly. But again, subscribe if you like it. Click, like, give me a thumbs up. Also down there, there's the comment section. Leave me a comment. Tell me if you enjoyed it. Tell me if you didn't enjoy it. Tell me if there's a recipe you want me to try. So, with that being said, thanks again, boys and girls, for watching another episode of the Ghetto Gourmet. And remember, always cook Ghetto Fabulous style. Alright, so I did have enough bread to make 4 sandwiches. As I told you, there'd be a little bit left. And as you can see, there's not much left. But we ain't gonna let that goodness go to waste. So we just gonna eat it right out the bowl. Got maybe 4 spoonfuls at most. Bird nest bed. Bird nest bed, working good. Alright. Thanks again for watching the Ghetto Gourmet. Hi, and thanks for watching another episode of the Ghetto Gourmet. If you like that video, subscribe. Click that little subscribe button, please. And if you enjoyed it, there's a little like button down there. Give me the thumbs up. And if you have a comment, there's a section down there, comment section. Leave a comment. I reply to all my comments. If there's something you want me to try to cook, you know, just name it, put it down there. I'll give it a try. Also, I have 2 other web series. The Comics from the Can, and also White Trash Guide to Buffets Across America. Give those a view. Check them out. Think you may enjoy them. Until next time, enjoy cooking Ghetto Fabulous style.